We're going surfing. This is like the opening to everything. I literally just went, we're going surfing.
We're going surfing at 6:40.
It's definitely not that early.
6:40. Oh, no, it's not.
You're an hour.
Riding your dad.
You're there, Will. You're there, William. Did you bring your protein shake?
No, it's coffee. It's
oh.
iced coffee.
We're going surfing because I've never been before, and I was like, I really want to go surfing. And Will was like, I'll teach you to go. But we're meeting up with Vanessa's friend Scott, who does like paddleboard surfing. This should be interesting. I have the wetsuit in the back. I have to go in blind as well because I have my glasses on. And we're both just a bit like, what is morning? What is life? Your door's not closed properly.
That's alright. I'm about to get out.
I feel like you're at that stage in the morning where you kind of understand that, like, yeah, I'm supposed to vlog, but I just don't want to talk.
Humans were meant to sleep.
Yeah. Anyway, I have my GoPro, so the footage that you're going to see is probably going to be like underwatery and GoPro-y, but like my very old vlogs. So this is like great content. You definitely want to be seeing this. See you in a bit on the water. So I didn't charge the GoPro. He's laughing at me.
Such a failure.
I didn't mean to. That was fun though. I didn't stand. It's really terrifying. Whatever kind of thing that you see is definitely made to look easy, and it's just not even slightly easy at all. Instructor, want to say a few words?
Yeah, you know, she did great. You know, she was definitely definitely slower than most, but you know.
You're slower than most.
Just kidding.
This is America. We're behind a really pretty Jeep. If anyone wanted to know what my dream car is, it's that one. Oh, he knows I'm filming.
You just need like $30,000 to buy that Jeep. Your dream car is very affordable. You could do this.
It's really not affordable.
Come to America.
That's the one I want. That white one.
The Mini Cooper?
No, the white Jeep.
We know that person. We just hang out with them. The short breaks are really bad.
Yeah. I swear to God, I'm gonna go home to California. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Excited.
Is this?
You want some beers?
That's just unrocking.
What happened to you?
Huntington Beach. I'm doing the guy in the Jeep now.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, guy in the Jeep.
No, it's been a fun morning. It really is a lot harder than you think that it is. I'm blind as well, so I couldn't have my glasses on.
It was very funny.
Yeah.
You're like, when's the wave coming?
Because I couldn't see. So I'm out there and I'm just like, Will's like, this one's good for you. And I was just like, no. And every single time that it was coming close, he was like, okay, okay.
That's right.
You're a really good first instructor because I was just terrified.
On your balance. Like,
yeah, but the thing is,
on the board, it was like this.
Yeah.
She just couldn't get balanced.
But the problem is, right, you only have a certain amount of time before another wave comes along to actually get on the board, get your balance. And when you're a beginner, that's so hard because you jump on the board and you're like, yeah, I've got this. But then you start tipping everywhere. You literally only have a certain amount of time before, if you're not on it properly, the wave just flips you upside down. And it's really scary. Look at the way my hand is, how I'm describing stuff.
It's like this.
Yeah.
Rock concert.
God, I'm such a pro. Definitely not one of those. I would definitely do it again. I could only do a certain amount of time in the water for a while, like maybe half hour to 45 minutes in the water at a time. I feel like someone out there has an Airbnb experience where you can do yoga on a surfboard.
Oh, you know it.
Will was like, put your feet on the end and just hold it so that it's like they're pointed. The minute that I did that, I flipped upside down as soon as the wave hit me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna curl my feet around the edge of the board and kind of balance it like that, because where I'm so used to doing yoga lattes, which is like yoga and Pilates, why are you laughing? He always laughs at everything I say that I do because I think it just sounds stupid to you.
Yoga
like,
lattes?
yeah, so it's yoga and Pilates.
That makes sense. It just sounds silly.
It's good. Because I do that kind of stuff, I'm using a lot of my inner thigh muscles. So I'm used to, and where I used to do like certain aspects of dance and stuff like that, I'm used to pointing my toes. If I point my toes and curl them around the edge of the board, I can hold it better. Why? Stop laughing at me. This entire trip, he's just he just lets me talk and he only intercepts when he laughs.
The image of you curling your toes around a surfboard, like trying to stay on. I've never seen someone try that.
But the moment that I went to stand up, I felt the board tipping and I was like, right, so I haven't actually got the balance properly here yet. I'm just good for the minute.
It's all in standing up in a balanced way. So oftentimes, like, even though when you practice, you keep your hands still and you come up smoothly, in reality, if you watch yourself stand, you're standing in like a very discombobulated, unbalanced way.
That's what I mean, like
so the board tips.
I tried to go, I was in like cobra position and I tried to jump. The minute that I did, the board was tipping. I thought to myself, okay, so if I even attempted this, which foot would I put up first? Do I do them both at the same time and just like jump? Or do I do?
Yeah. See, on the tour, remember I was like, you just have to remember that left foot. You pull it up.
Yeah.
It's like where it goes, and then your right foot's the only one that you're like picking up and flopping.
Yeah, I could not get my wetsuit off because the waves had just tired me out. You had to help me get my wetsuit off, Scott.
Yeah,
and then
I didn't help her. I was like, I just enjoyed watching you suffer through it. And I just sat in the car. And
I was in the back and I had to take off the rest of it, and I just got stuck, like stuck around my ankle, and was just staring at me laughing.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna help out. I feel like as an instructor, it's important to think, when should I let my Padawan sink or swim? It helps you swim most of the time. But
yeah,
when
you
it came
did.
to getting the wetsuit off, it was time to let you sink.
Yeah.
That was my decision.
I think Scott just had enough of me struggling. He was like, what is she trying to do? She was like, she's trying to do something like,
get it off.
It was strapped around my like shoulders, so I'm trying to get it off. So I'm like this. And I literally look like in Mary Poppins when Dick Van Dyke does the penguin dance and he pulls his trousers like halfway around his thighs and then does this. That's pretty much what I look like, but involuntary.
It's true.
Oh my god,
It's embarrassing.
Screw you.
Do speed.
Do you want to reduce your speed or does
I
it
don't want to reduce my speed at all. I want to go pedal to the floor.
I want to feel the speed some more.
This is America. Speed in America.
Your bad British accent reminds me of Stewie. It's kind of.
Mummy.
Mama,
Mama.
come back here and love me.
Lewis. He's British, isn't he?
Yeah, and the thing is though, I love when he just jumps on the bed and you learn how he gets his football head and then he just smacks his head on the ceiling and does nothing. Like there's no pause.
I haven't seen that episode.
What?
So
I
he
have to
has
show
a
you.
normal head.
Yeah, they
And
show
then
you
he
how he
jumps.
gets. You have to see this. Safe driving trips with William.
Just put your car in neutral and just let the road take you where it wants
Your
to
arms are like.
10 and 2. No, alright, fine. Is that what you want?
You sound so angry. Is that what you
Do
want?
they teach 9 and 3 still in the UK?
It's 10 and 2.
Okay, good.
9 and 3?
Yeah, it was back in the day. It was 9 and 3. Safe drive. I have safe driving tips. I'm a safe driver.
No, you are pretty safe to be fair.
90% of the time. I could get us home with my knee.
No, please don't.
Want to see a party train? Maybe they're into that. Maybe they're like gonna get really mad at each other and then just have angry sex.
So this is still filming. What's happening right now?
If you could change your fate, would you? It's my favorite quote from a
Where did
Pixar film.
From a, what is it?
Brave?
That's a Disney movie.
But if you could change your fate, if you could make a lot of money.
What is that? No, because Brave is a Pixar. I am Merida and I'll be fighting for my own heart.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Do you though? I don't feel like you do.
No, I don't love your. Yeah, no, it's terrible.
So you're talking about like I can do a great
I just
Scottish
can't believe
accent.
you've never been to Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. Depends
Edinburgh.
whereabouts
I'm
in
an
Scotland you're
American
from.
from Alabama. Yeah.
Those America. I think of Alabama. I think of Reese Witherspoon, Forrest Gump. Is that literally the accent?
It depends. You have like true Southern Belle women accents, which are like, so the Southern accent is a mix of British and African. That's how the
Really?
Southern accent. Yeah. The way I understand it, that's how it came together. It makes sense if you think about
Yeah.
it. Because it was a lot of British and slavery, and then
Yeah,
those
very
cultures
true.
melded
Yeah.
into the Southern accent. Tons of stuff in the South is rooted in like UK English culture. We just took your tea and poured a bunch of sugar in it.
Every time I hear the word sweet tea, it reminds me of that Zac Brown song. Sweet tea, pecan pie, homemade wine.
Yeah.
Where the peaches
That's the
grow.
South in a nutshell.
We have reality TV shows that just really mess it up. And there was this one girl, she basically said when they were talking about Brexit, she didn't know what it was. She was like, no, wait, no, it gets worse, it gets worse. And she ended up going, so does that mean like, so what does it mean? And someone was like, well, it just means that we're leaving the European Union. And then she went,
No, she didn't know what that was?
no, but then she went, does that mean that we won't have trees still? Will we not have trees? And I was like, what?
She's just special.